Hello and welcome. I'm a hotel AI expert with a deep background in modern hospitality operations and performance support. And I am absolutely thrilled to welcome all of you, the students of Europe Hotel School, to this online learning journey. Today, we're going to be unpacking a concept that is literally the bedrock of success in the luxury hotel sector. We're talking about the incredible power of role clarity. As we work together to support your professional growth in this amazing industry, there's one foundational truth we really need to get clear on right from the start. And that's the fact that role clarity is a huge, critical determinant of your early success. Seriously, whether you're stepping into a bustling lobby for your very first shift, or you're gearing up to manage a complex revenue office, fully understanding your precise function is just paramount. So, let's quickly glance at our agenda for this explainer. We'll be moving through 5 stages: the foundation of clarity, defining clear performance standards, communication and applied learning, SOPs versus human coaching, and finally, empowered accountability and growth. It's a structure that beautifully mirrors the actual path you'll take as you enter luxury hotel operations. Section 1. Welcome and the foundation of clarity. Okay, so ambiguity is pretty much the ultimate enemy of great hospitality. Just imagine being a new front desk agent and a VIP guest walks up with a luggage request. You're not sure if you should handle it or if the concierge should. That split second of hesitation, it creates immediate stress, it leads to operational errors, and honestly, it drives rapid disengagement. On the flip side, when you clearly understand your responsibilities and how your specific role fits into the bigger picture, you're empowered to perform with deep confidence and total consistency. Section 2. Defining clear performance standards. The key thing to grasp here is exactly how we define performance standards. We aren't just talking about abstract, lofty goals. Performance standards are the direct translation of an organization's high-level expectations into everyday observable behaviors. By making these expectations observable, we give employees a highly realistic, consistent benchmark for success right from day one. It completely removes the guesswork and ensures that future evaluations are fair and grounded in reality. In luxury hotels, these standards usually fall into 4 main pillars: service quality, safety, teamwork, and professionalism. Now, you might be wondering, how do strict standards hold up when a sudden wave of delayed flights creates a massive, chaotic check-in rush? Well, that's exactly where role clarity proves its worth. When those baseline standards are deeply understood, you can respond flexibly. You can step in to help your colleagues without stepping on any toes or causing operational friction. Section 3. Communication and applied learning. Getting to that level of clarity doesn't happen by accident. It requires a deliberate communication strategy, one used by the best hotel managers in the world. First, expectations have to be communicated using accessible language that makes sense for the specific role. Next is demonstration, showing, not just telling. Third is giving a clear explanation of the why behind the task. And finally, repetition. This loop makes sure communication is an ongoing cycle of operational refinement, rather than just a one-and-done chat. And that brings us to a philosophy you guys are already intimately familiar with. Europe Hotel School in London places a huge emphasis on applied learning because they recognize a profound truth. Clarity is achieved through practice just as much as it is through instruction. I mean, reading about a flawless 5-star dinner service is entirely different from actually executing one, right? It's right there in the hands-on practice where true, unshakable role clarity is forged. Building this role clarity is a journey. It starts in week 1 with onboarding and defining those initial job roles, boundaries, and decision-making authority. From there, it shifts to daily ongoing supervision, where managers put that communication loop we just talked about into action. And then, as you move into your early months on the job, regular check-ins become absolutely vital. These conversations are the perfect time to confirm understanding, clarify any shifting priorities, and get aligned before small gaps turn into big performance issues. Section 4. SOPs versus human coaching. Now, while documentation like standard operating procedures or SOPs and service manuals absolutely help build role clarity, they can never ever replace the human element. An SOP can tell a housekeeper exactly how many towels to leave in a suite, sure, but it takes actual human interaction to teach the nuanced, delicate art of placing them perfectly. Written standards only really come alive through active coaching, leading by daily example, and genuine active listening. Because when managers actively listen, employees feel supported rather than judged, and that builds unbreakable trust. Consider this reality. Employees often learn more from simply observing how their experienced colleagues perform than they ever would from reading manuals alone. And even as an AI expert, I can assure you that no matter how flawlessly a manual is written, human observation remains the absolute ultimate learning tool in the nuanced world of luxury service. Section 5. Empowered Accountability and Growth. Having true role clarity completely transforms how accountability works in a hotel. Without clarity, accountability often devolves into punitive measures, just punishing staff for inevitable errors. But when expectations are crystal clear from day one, we achieve empowering accountability. A concierge who fully understands their role doesn't just hand out city maps. They take total ownership of curating a flawless guest experience because they know exactly how their specific actions directly drive the hotel's overall success. Of course, the hospitality industry is never static. It's constantly moving. As you gain more experience, the expectations placed on you will evolve. As your responsibilities expand, keeping an ongoing dialogue with your leadership becomes non-negotiable. This continuous conversation ensures that your role clarity is maintained and adapted over time. And that adaptability is absolutely crucial in dynamic hotel environments, where operational demands, occupancy rates, and even the types of guests you serve can fluctuate by the season, the week, or literally by the hour. So, why does all of this matter so deeply for your future career? Well, by establishing role clarity and clear performance standards early on, hotels effectively wipe out staff frustration and dramatically boost service consistency. And for you, it creates a stable, stress-free foundation that directly supports your confidence, it fosters your long-term professional growth, and keeps you deeply engaged at whatever premium property you choose to serve. I want to leave you with this thought as you continue your studies at Europe Hotel School. As those dynamic hotel demands inevitably fluctuate, and as your own professional experience grows, how will you ensure your role clarity continues to evolve? Remember, the responsibility for setting clarity begins with leadership, but maintaining it, that ultimately relies on your commitment to ongoing dialogue and professional excellence. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and I wish you the absolute best in your hospitality journey.